So, oh. So, if you didn't know, I don't remember if I told you, because I have so much videos sitting on my computer. I've been making videos and I've been just dumping them on my computer. Yeah. So, I don't know if I told you, I don't know if I posted a video. I don't remember. There's so much videos and I don't care. So, what I'm trying to do is, I'm going to swap my dampers, the nipple dampers, for my Epson 8550. I think I did say I'm going to convert to the nipple, but I don't remember if I showed you that I did convert to the nipple. I don't remember if I even recorded the video. Alright, but I did convert to the nipple. Alright, and I have these dampers in there. These dampers, let me show you what they look like. Alright, so these dampers are they're not technically designed for sublimation. Sorry. They're designed for sublimation. They're not designed for DTF. So what's happening is when the ink comes in, it comes in through this little piece here, and it runs right across the bottom through the screen here, and then right out the bottom here. All right. So it just runs through here, back down through here. So the ink kind of piles up in here. But what happens is after a while, as you know, the white ink separates. It separates literally in this damper. Yeah, ain't that something? So, so it's not made for DTF. So I had to switch these dampers out. They're just bad because of how it brings ink in and how it sucks ink out. It's not meant for DTF. It's meant for sublimation and eco solvent and dye inks. It's not meant for pigment ink at all. Pigment ink just kind of settles down here. Even my other color inks, the yellows, the blue, the red, and the black, they're settling kind of the same way. So you have to take these out and then shake them up every so often just to keep them mixed inside the damper. So I have to replace this damper. I have bought some other ones before, and again, I don't remember if I made the video, but I did buy some other dampers, some bigger ones. I threw them in the garbage because they're no good. Give me 1 second. All right, so I threw them away. They're gone. Bye-bye. They're outside the house. There are some bigger dampers. They didn't fit. They're just huge. So I couldn't use those. I would have liked to use them because their design was kind of what I needed. Didn't have it. So I went to the shopping again, and I did some more looking, and I found these ones. Hold on. These bad boys. All right. They're going just like this too. Same thing on the bottom. See, roughly the same design. Roughly. All right. Roughly the same design. Yeah, there it is. All right, so roughly the same design. All right. So import holes here, same thing. But if you notice, see how this mesh is now here, not on the bottom there. So what they've done with this damper is actually a little better. So you can use it for more than just regular ink sublimation and all that other stuff. You can use it for DTF. One thing I don't like about them is this piece right here. It has a one-way. It's a one-way check valve. I think that's what they call them. So it has like a one-way check valve on here. I don't like that. They tend to clog. These one-way check valves do like to clog sometimes, and you can't. They don't function anymore like they're supposed to. It is made for DTF. Sorry, regular inks again. You can use it for DTF, but the one-way check valves, they just love to clog. It is what it is. I'm probably going to look again to see if I can find a different one, and it has to be this size. So I'm going to measure this and see if I can find one in this size that will fit in the Epson 8550. I might have to check Alibaba and AliExpress to see if I can find any, or talk to one of the manufacturers or somebody, see if I can get them to design some. See if I can get some ones without this one-way check valve in it. That's this size, because that's the problem, finding one this size. And and that design, this actual check piece, see this piece right here? Yeah, this is also a problem. It won't fit in the 8550 damper. So that was also another problem in the other damper, because I did modify the damper. I could have I sliced it up some and I could modify it, but it wouldn't seat, because how the nipple thing stays, it has to seat in there and then it holds. So it wouldn't seat well. So now I'm gonna have to try this one, make sure it sits, because this one sits, but this one doesn't. Sorry, the old one didn't. So I haven't tried this one yet. So I'm gonna make sure. I'm hoping this one seats. Go in there and sit down, and then it can work properly. And let's cross our fingers and hope it works. Because I love one of them to actually flip and work. Okay. Then I gotta pull ink through and make sure it works. But this one-way check valve is actually nice, because then you don't have to worry about ink flowing back. You don't have to worry about the ink flowing backwards. It didn't happen in here. Really didn't. Again, it didn't happen in here. So I don't have to really worry about a backway flow. But this one-way check valve would prevent that, which is right there. The design is fairly simple. So let me show you. Ink going through here, rolls back here. I don't know what it does there, but it does something here. Then it gets pumped into, give me a second. Ah, there it is. So it gets filtered through here, right? Come in here, filters through here, come into, see this bottom piece here? There's two holes here. One is this hole, and the other one is just a flow hole that comes back through here, through the one-way check valve, into here, and then you suck it out through the bottom there. So I'm hoping this one works a lot better. And hopefully it the mixing will mix in here, mix properly. I'm guessing because of how it's designed, it might actually mix a little better, and the ink won't separate so much. It does have I think it does have the possibility of separating because of where the check valve, the inlet hole sits here. So it has two places where it can actually the ink can separate, which is right in this chamber. Because again, this exit hole, the one down here, should have been up here, right? So that will help the white ink from not separating. And then the hole here, if it was higher up, then it would have also helped. But again, I don't make these things, I just buy them. I would love to be able to talk to a manufacturer that makes these things to see if we can come up with something a little better than all of these things, because all of these things are just bad. They're bad for DTF inks. Pigment inks, not just DTF. Any pigment inks, these things are actually technically bad for. You want the inks to mix, and they don't mix in these. There's just too much settle points for the ink to just sit there and never get sucked through the system to mix the inks properly. But that's just me. So I'm gonna try this one. Hopefully this one works. And wish me luck. Alright, peace. Step up your A game, step up your A game.